Welcome to another episode of the Huge Podcast. The Huge Podcast, and I told you I was off.
Hello, everybody. We are back on the stream. It's been a while. It's been like almost a month, but the huge upside, the boys are back. The Eagle has landed. I just got back in Cagayan de Oro City. Everything is so new to me. But yeah, what's new and old these days? Everything's a blur, the new normal, everything. But hopefully, it will all be clearer as soon as the days pass. We have more clear understanding of what's going on in this world. But what's important is everybody's safe. Um, you're with your family. Uh, you're watching this stream. You're hanging out with the guys who I will guest today. Without further ado, I'm not gonna further delay. Let's help welcome the guys of Shades of Native. What's up, brothers and sisters? Kamusta?
Hello. Hi. Hey.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Where are you guys in this side of the world?
Bukidnon.
Me, Aaron.
Mindanao.
Yeah, Bukidnon, Mindanao.
Yeah.
Manila.
And
There's
Manila.
Manila.
Jack
Manila.
and Nana is from, they're currently in Manila right now.
Right. So bulag bulag. Everybody's not in the same place, but you still get it done. You were able to release a song, and you're still making music. How rare is that for these days to be able to make music? Is it rare or is it common? More common now.
Um,
Uh,
it's new actually. Remote recording remotely, and now we miss jamming all together.
Sana
And
all right.
yeah,
You can just get in one room and then record. Spoke about music right away. I forgot to introduce you guys. So this is the Shades of Native. They're still making music despite everything that's going on. Props to these guys. And being able to show up on this podcast means that they want their song to be heard out there. And can you guys introduce yourselves for everybody who's listening right now? Who else does this instrument and what do they do? Who they are for this band?
yeah, okay. Yeah, once again, it's me, Wally. I play the guitar and I do vocals together with Nana. Vocals and acoustic guitar. We got Jack Lopez. He's in Manila right now.
Drummer.
Drums
Mm.
and percussions.
Mm.
And Aaron, our bassist. And we also have Shelly. She's Maria, Nana's sister. I think she'll be here with us in a
Yeah,
few.
in a bit, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
that's
you got
it.
Nana, who's out
Yeah, Nana.
basically. Yeah, he just left the stream. But anyway, well, this is it. Like having to do this stream, like you don't know what's gonna happen. Everybody's internet is a big question, and props, by like you got things done despite the internet, and props to technology. Is it easy to make music these days, despite you being far away?
Um, there's always that. I mean, it's always better if you guys are like together in one room, like you said. But somehow we're able to push through with what we with writing music. So what we're currently doing right now is we just you know so far we have two songs in the pipeline that we're working on. So I just send them the like a demo, like a sample demo, and then they send it back with what they what they think and
Whatever. Yeah.
whatever inputs they can add to it. So basically, that's just what we're doing right now. Just online lang. No
Yeah.
no choice man.
Pretty much everything is done online. But how about Aaron and Jack though? How do you find working online, like recording online? Hassle, or you wish you wanted to be in the same room?
it's
It's hard.
fun.
Hard.
It's hard and fun, but and it's sad sometimes because we really want to jam all together,
Mm.
and it's kind of challenging because
Iba yung, iba yung
play,
magkasama eh.
yeah,
Iba yung magkasama kami.
yep, iba
Iba
yung
yun.
Yeah.
pagkasama,
Mm.
iba yung vibe sa
Mm.
Eh,
Uh, shot.
oh,
Mm.
kayo. I mean, pero it's more fun when you guys are together. But do you find it nga mas more focused mo karon that you guys are more farther away, or
No,
how long have you guys been together?
I think we met 2000,
Mm.
like all of us,
Yeah,
2018, I think.
18.
Bruno?
Mm.
2018. Oh, hello Maria, welcome to the show.
Hi, sorry for all the
Okay.
technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's raining hard here in Malaybalay too. So,
Yes, very hard
Same.
here.
So since 2018, you guys been together,
Mm.
and then
Yep.
yeah.
you just dropped your first single. Was that last week,
Mm.
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
Yep.
Bamboo? So it took you 2 years to get there.
Mm.
Yes.
More than actually. Well,
Can you do some explaining why you have not dropped a single song in 2018?
We,
we we were waiting for. We're actually nothing really solid. We were waiting for something, and then it happened. Last October, we were featured in Sonic Philippines. It's a music festival, online music festival, and the same team also. I mean, they also like the band or music, so we're part of their label. We were the very first actually artist that they signed under Hyphen label. So they're the ones who really pushed us in terms of recording and helping us marketing right now, especially on a national level. Yeah.
Shout out Hyphen, your record label. Yeah, just a plug. I mean, yeah, props to these record labels, for recognizing talent. I mean,
Right.
I don't know if their job is easy or not. Well, how can you be able to tell if somebody is really talented, right? So I think that they do specialize on these things, and now you got your first record contract done, and you have a song in Bamboo after 2 years. Do you think you guys would have made a song anyway if you hadn't signed in any label?
yeah.
I
Maria.
think for sure, actually, we've been kind of pressured a lot. I could say almost by our fans. This is something that we really did for fun. We just thought that it'd be good if we came together and made music. But then, the fans, really. I don't think we'd be here if it wasn't for them, honestly. Thank you, natives. Thank you for all your support.
Right, exactly. Nana's here. Na, can you hear us?
Hi, Dad.
Nana,
Hello.
next.
Now the crew is complete. Hopefully the internet cooperates, but that's nice to hear that you guys are playing for a specific crowd. Why do you refer to your listeners as natives? I'm really curious. In fact, why do you name yourselves Shades of Natives?
Hmm.
Does this have to
Oh,
do with like some kind of like geography? Do you have to be somewhere to be like a listener of
No.
your sound?
No.
now you have to be Filipino. That's what our music is for. When the five of us, we're all from different backgrounds. We hail from different parts of the Philippines, different classes, different kind of backgrounds. We're really from
Skin
like,
color.
us all around. Yeah, even the skin
Mm.
color is like a rainbow. That's what we found. We're like different shades. We're all the natives, but different shades.
And I don't want to sound so like discriminative, but I kind of always thought that it just plays out because is everybody here from Malaybalay City at some
No.
point?
No,
No, not really.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay.
only think four of us are actually from Bukidnon.
Okay. Because I kind of always believe that Bukidnon has more of like tribes over there. And then, of course, like, yeah, I don't want to be so like discriminative or racist or something, but you do refer like tribes as natives of the land, right? So, yeah, I thought that your sound was kind of for the land or for the tribe. Is it so, or is it for the earth, or for what's your music for, man? Shades of Natives. It's very mysterious in a way. Like I like it. You have a deeper connection with the land or something.
I would say it's more of like a callback to nature. You know, all of us also have a history of living in the city, and we met up here in the Bukid, and we were just like kind of reflecting, like, oh man, you know, it's the life over there. But it's not that we're putting down the city life, but it's more of like reminding the earthiness that you find here in the Bukid or what you find in the Dagat at the beach, you know? And that's like the
True.
core of the Philippines, I would say. Like it's a callback to nature essentially. And then that's when we're trying to aim for with our music. When you listen to our music, you feel like you're home, wherever it is.
I think there's a. I think you're right about what you said. That I mean, if you say Bukidnon and then plus the name of the band is Shades of Native, you can't dismiss the fact that their sound could be something like tribal or
Looks.
ethnic, right? So that's the normal thing. But basically, we don't want to be like that's not the sound exactly that we're trying to come up here. It's more of like uh, the backgrounds that we have personally. So native in general, not native because we're from Bukidnon, but in on a general thing. But also the background musically. Each one. I mean, one of us has different backgrounds musically. I mean, Jack came from a different band. They played a totally different genre. Aaron as well, and Nana and Maria came from. I mean, they're from Dumaguete. They built their music community there too. And me personally, I sing almost any any genre that I like because I used to do regular gigs, right? So
Yeah.
different, like different backgrounds, and then we just jam, and then the sound that we produce, that's basically the genre that we have right now. Yeah.
Which is good. Like it's for me, it's like it's still unfair that you still have one song out there because I don't. It's really good actually. I love it.
You've heard it.
I've heard it. Like I've played it like since the release, and I've listened to it a couple of times. Even today, I had to be ready. I don't want to get into a fight without knowing what to say, but it's good, but still not fair for me because I don't have like any judgment whatsoever. If I see these write-ups from Tres Villarisa, no pun intended for that guy. Um, I I kind of got know you guys a lot more when I see these pictures and wherever you shoot it. Of course, it's in Malay. It's in the mountain. It's mountainous. It's in nature. So it really tells what your music is about. It's like it's more. I think it's you have to have like a spiritual connection with yourself and the earth, and it's good, man. Like there's the cello. I don't hear a lot of bands play that kind of sound. It's good. It's a great mix, and I think it's what people need these days.
All right.
Sound of the South.
Yeah, there's a few of you who said that already.
Hey, I'm just curious. Like when you guys try to come up with a song, don't there's like five of you, right? So, is there like a leader of the pack, like try to steer the direction this way, or is it still a collaborative effort? Like everybody say is given equal opportunity, or how does the band it coexist with each other?
Actually, it's absolutely the last part, Like what you hear in our music is just the way we vibe together. It just all falls into place. It just feels right. And, it only takes us probably like 3 jam sessions to knock out a new song, and then that's it. That's actually it. We hardly change it after it's done.
Exactly.
That's true.
Wait,
Yeah.
Nana, we can hear you now.
Back.
Sorry.
Welcome
I'm
back.
so sorry, guys.
You're gonna speak on our behalf for the rest of the show.
No.
I did it.
Already.
Did it. But anyway, yeah, Nana, you want to add a few things?
I was gonna say, as far as writing goes, I think all of us have an equal say in what we write, and most of the time when we jam together, it's like before we even say it, we just look at each other and we already know what direction we want to go in, what vibe the song's gonna be like. But of course, we have like a powwow and we talk about like, okay, what is this song about? Or like what Wally will often do is he'll jam something and he'll record it and he'll be like, hey guys, this is the song that I've been working on. This is what it's about. This is what the headspace that I was in when I was writing it. And then we'll just build on that normally. So yeah, we're just
Right.
we're always checking in with each other on how we feel about songs and what we want to do with the music.
Mm.
And has being far away from each other helped all this time? Like I've seen pictures of you guys like playing yaka, I think, and someplace else, but you've made a song far from each other. Like how hard is that?
I
Actually,
mean,
Bamboo's are written. I mean, we have three songs down. Already pieced together back in back last year, 2018. Right now, we're working
Okay.
on a yeah. That's but the one that we just released is Bamboo, and we still have like I mean, we're aiming to come up with a full album or at least an EP, hopefully soon. So we're working on new songs at the moment, but we already have three pretty much pretty much done, and that includes Bamboo.
Interesting, man. You know what? You just said something there. You're gonna release an EP. So you're not gonna go into this like recent like what's clicking nowadays like singles. So you guys are confident with an EP launch.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's right.
That's the ultimate goal, obviously. But since we're just starting out officially, I suppose,
Yeah.
and this is about time. It's really exciting. We got stuff going on. We're so excited to share with you, but can't say. Ah!
Oh, okay. Can't say everything, huh? Hyphen, come on. Come on, Hyphen.
I know, right?
Give us some. Anyway, but that's good to hear that you guys are in the plan. There's some songs in the works. There's a EP coming up soon. And you heard it here from the YouTube side. Actually, everybody knows already, I think. But what do you guys think about? Um, I have a question. It's not really. It's a segue to like releasing songs. And there's like you're a band, okay? And nowadays, I we've had some guests here talk on this show, and they talk about the fast food era of music.
Mm.
Wow.
What what I thought my biggest takeaway from that is, wow, that really works with people who's like have short attention span. And it's really I feel like it's really unfair for some artists who really put their hearts out to be artistic in their music, and it doesn't give them enough opportunity for their listeners to like really listen in, especially how Spotify is built. You know, it sends you the next song, and the next song usually have a wonderful hook, and then after that hook, he fast forwards to the next song. So for you guys as an artist, how have you been like? What's your approach on that? How do you answer that? Like with people these days having short attention spans, like if you really want to put yourself out there, what should you do as a band? How should you make your sound?
Well, that's the idea. Is that also we're not supposed to please everyone. People who love our music will listen to us regardless, and that's for every artist. If you set out to try to be a people pleaser, to try to get fans instantly because you want to be famous instead of making music that speaks to you from your heart to your audience, then you're gonna be disappointed. That's I think
True.
that's
Exactly. We wanna keep we wanna stand true to what we do, and that's doing music. And I think Nana also has something to say about that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think no matter what field you're in right now, everybody's kind of worried about like, what if people don't like my stuff? It doesn't matter if it's music or whatever, but like, you don't have to create something for it to be paid attention to. You know, like you don't create music for other people to hear. You create it to express yourself, and whether or not people hear it is really up to them. It's its own being once it's out there, and it'll just do whatever it wants. It'll worm its way into people's ears and hearts if it wants to, but whatever it does isn't up to us anymore.
Yeah, and I think that's also one of the reason why we signed with Hyphen, because we share the same, share the same vision. Uh, I mean, most of the labels right now, commercially, especially, they
True.
Can't
they
drop
really
any
want
names.
to. Yeah,
You want to drop
some
names?
of
This is that show.
Speak the real stuff.
uh, so yeah, we're so happy that Hyphen Music found us, the Homonym family found us, because I think we're on the same boat with what we really want, what we want to achieve, and this is, I think, you know, a revolutionary way for, especially for new labels to somehow go this kind of direction, and we especially here in the Philippines. So we're happy to be part of something that we know is going to be for the greater good. That's a really, I'm getting ahead of myself, but basically
Yeah,
that's the goal,
true. It's what you call value. I mean, at the end of the
right?
day, like you
Exactly.
don't just make music for for personal gains. It's you want to impart something in this world, and then you want to do it in the medium of music. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people try to use music to communicate a certain message. And what is the message for Shades of Native, by the way? Like as a band, like what do you wish to communicate to the world or to your listeners, to your audience?
If I could take this question, I think it's really more of going back to our sound. Really, the feeling of what we're trying to communicate is home, and that's also
Mm,
kind of links back to why we're called Shades of Native, because the fact that the average Filipino,
Goal.
always go like come from different backgrounds. We all feel divided. We really don't feel unified. So we're not going to say that we're going to
yeah,
be the one, the band, the music that will unify us Filipino people. But we want to make it more of, how do I put this, commonplace. It's like, it's just, you don't even think twice that, yeah, we grew up abroad. Oh, we're from the city. Oh, we're from the province. Oh, I'm from Mindanao, I'm from Luzon, Cebu,
true.
for Negros, whatever. We're all natives, just different shades. So we want people to um,
Nice.
familiarize with that feeling, so that's what we want to push through with our music. It just feels like home, or going home, or feeling that call of adventure because it's more fun in the Philippines.
Wow,
Spot
that's
on.
so important. Wow.
Miss Universe, let's
how,
go.
how can you how
And that is fun.
Or
it's tough
counselor,
to follow.
Vote for the Chellas. Chellas is the future.
I think
Miss
it would be
Universe question.
I was gonna add to that actually. I think also part of the reason we make the kind of music we do is that I think one of the things that people tell us often when they hear music is like, you guys sound so international. You guys don't sound like you're here from the Philippines.
True.
And we want to change that. We are in the Philippines and we are making this kind of music, and a lot of other people are making international sounding music also. Like we all we all are we can have that kind of music here in the Philippines. Like it's time for our scene to our mindset to change. That this kind of art isn't just reserved for people in America or in England or whatever. Like we have the capability of making that here also.
And that's why you guys are here. You know why? Because like I have to admit, like you know what, it's a long shot, okay, but somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. And why not you guys? And that's why I like really bringing in people on the show who have this distinct sound, because we as Filipinos are not identified with that kind of sound. And man, we our talents have so much to offer. It's just that it needs more tapping, it needs more support, it needs more listenership. So you guys, the 13,000 who are listening or watching right now, please go follow these guys in Spotify. Go follow their YouTube pages.
Nice shirt, Jack.
Yes.
Oh
Yay!
yeah,
Merch.
I heard. I heard
Yeah.
coming soon, a Shades of Native brand kind of shirt, a lifestyle brand kind of shirt coming soon, or
No,
what? What's in the
no.
works? Not yet.
Um, I did. I'm finished printing already.
Oh,
Finished na. For delivery na.
Just for us.
For
Oh,
delivery
oh,
na.
Oh,
For the
exclusive
wow.
na
van.
siya for you guys.
Ah.
Uh,
Mm.
the good thing
It's
about
brand
this shirt is that Jack ties this with dye tie. Is that right, Jack?
tie
I
dye.
done it.
Tie
Nylon.
dye. Okay, with
Nylon.
you
Leaves.
saying leaves, like
Leaves.
Talisay
natural
leaves, right?
talisay
Yeah.
leaves. Yeah.
Branch.
And he's been doing this even before we met each other.
I paint with soil.
Yes, and soil
I
painting.
paint
Like
with soil, yeah.
Paint with soil. I
That's
got that
cool,
from
man.
the tribe. I got
yeah, that's
that method from the tribe.
Right.
that's the
Tadandig.
real tribal art.
Mm.
Jack spent time with the Talandig tribe in Lantapan actually, so our
Wow,
representative.
So
you
that kind of
suck.
adds to the vibe of the band, actually.
Yes,
Mm.
yes. And do people even know that? Like, I'm glad that that's got out of the way here in the huge shop side. But you heard it here first. Like, you guys do have your ties with the tribes, and you live that life. Like, the common life, like the life of a person who's a native in his own land. So, may biggest na pulot nato today. What's your biggest takeaway from being in this band?
Have you learned some lesson?
Yeah.
He's the shadiest one. We're so
Yeah.
I've learned to collaborate with other genre first because before reggae music,
Reggae.
I have to be more cautious.
You got teary-eyed. Look,
we tease him a lot.
Guys are a mix of experience. Like, we rather have it this way than have it like with people who have the same ideals or the same experiences. What's the role of a different mix or different set of experience that has in a band?
I think it
Mm.
really gives us the flavor of who we are, essentially. Like
Mm.
just get right into it, like right there. I don't know.
Diversity.
Like that's right,
Yeah.
diversity.
Yeah. Nice.
That's
nice.
true. If I think if we all come from the exact same place and had the exact same ideals and beliefs, it would be really boring.
Right.
Do you guys
Yeah.
also clash a lot? Like, you guys pretty seem like you're okay now on cam, but off cam, like, what's it like? Like,
Yeah, we hate each other. We're off cam. We're like, oh,
Oh yeah,
you're at it.
totally at
You're at each other's
like,
throats.
behind the
I
Absolutely, what you see is what we get. Like, I think we understand a part of our appeal is that our live, when we perform really live, you can see our dynamic with each other. It's really fun. We just have fun playing together, just hanging together, making music together, and then the audience is part of that fun. You're in our group too.
Right.
How do you see your band develop in the future? Like, not just making songs. Do you guys also want to help out in the community? Because I always felt like even the name of the bands is also tied up to like the native land, like where your roots. Like, what's the plan moving forward for Shades of Native? I know you guys just recently signed. You just this. You don't want to rush things. You want to just take it slow. But just to tease the guys who are still listening right now, what's the plan moving forward for this band?
Go on.
Yeah, we haven't really thought about like big roles in the future or something like that. It's just, but we really don't know. We can never tell. But wherever direction we're gonna take, we're gonna make sure that one thing's for sure is that we somehow inspire a lot of musicians wherever they are remotely in the world. It doesn't matter where you are as long as you have that. You know, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, generally, and just wait. Yeah, not really wait, but if you want to make it happen, something or the universe will conspire,
Yeah.
and
Oh, the Alchemist, Paulo Coelho. Yeah,
stars will align for you. If
yeah.
I mean, with us, with the band, actually, when before Hyphen, we were just like, we really don't know where we're heading, actually, right? I mean, especially when life happened to me first. I got
Yeah.
a I think that's the first thing that happened, and then Jack went to the US, also to take a course, I think. Yeah, study. And Nana also needs to go to Manila to work. So we we were taking different directions, but one thing is that we really didn't like discuss about disbanding or something like that. I think there's some I don't know why, but I'm happy, of course, that
Wow.
I'm very happy, actually, that because I think it's, for me personally, if we are not where we are right now, I mean, it's a total waste, because I really believe in what we have right here. And and I think this thing that's happening right now I know there's a long way to go, right? But we're so much thankful with what happened as well, especially that a part of my goal personally is to also help a lot of, or inspire a lot of new artists, especially here in Bukidnon, and that's exactly what's happening in Yaka, actually. that
Hmm.
that's not that's not something that I've planned. It unraveled or unfold by itself. So I think somehow everything's falling into place, and we really hope that the world would love what we're doing right here.
I love
But
it.
if not, yeah,
I hope all the
but if
listeners
not,
love it
it's okay.
too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Must
Everyone,
fan.
help.
thank you, guys. That's all for me.
Oh, Miss the
Anybody,
universe.
anybody want to follow that? That was tough to follow. And anybody?
That's fun to follow.
No.
Jack,
Nah,
on Jack.
Oh, if the I mean
Uh,
to oh, Jack go.
uh, um, hmm, I enjoy the diversity. Enjoy and go with the flow.
Yes, bitch. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm
Ride
saying
the wave.
Yeah, you can.
sorry.
This is that show. Curse away.
Can we drink in the snow like this?
Oh, there it is.
Cheese,
There it is.
water.
man, very good.
Right? We all got
Tubig,
our like,
tubig kami.
Tubig, tubig lang.
Cheers.
oh,
But this
cheers,
one is for
y'all.
my baby, not for me.
Oh,
Let him get
napay
jealous
straw.
though.
There's a straw. Hey, I like that you have, you stuck thick and thin, despite that's like 3 years, but that's kind of long. Still long. It's not easy to be in a band these days, man. It's not easy. Like, it's hard to find inspiration to make a song. It's even harder to keep pushing for creativity. And I mean, actually, it's not, because you know why? There's so much inspiration going on where you guys are, like majority of you are. And I just want to single out Malaybalay City, because I don't think Malaybalay City is only known, I think, for its mountain, but I think it's has so much to offer. Can you guys, like, on the side, just not trying to ask you to promote Malaybalay City, but I kind of feel that that's where it started, right? Um, not just to take away from the other members who also grew from a different place, but can you talk something about Malaybalay City and how this has helped nurtured your music as well?
Right. So, well, that was just the one that was online. That was the Bukidnon, the Malay team, the Manila team.
Yeah,
It's because we're just doing remote control,
yeah.
all this stuff. So we really wanted to. But Tress did a very lovely editorial for us. Just put it together, really really nice, great stuff. Um, I guess like that's actually one reason why when we talk about ourselves, when we talk about ourselves in our PR, we want to highlight that we're from Bukidnon, Mindanao, and not necessarily Malay Balay, but yeah, it's really ideas that, especially when you like Anna said earlier, is that people like say, "Oh, you're so international." It's like, yeah, we're from Mindanao, we're from Bukidnon, Mindanao, we're not from the north,
Yeah.
we're in the Bukid.
Yeah.
The the rationale of the band really is to let the people know that Bukidnon Mindanao is not just dudut or reggae or just tribal songs around here.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Exactly.
right. Sakto, sakto.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it. It has shades of native. It has the shades of native sound to offer. And I hope you guys are enjoying this because I am.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Because
definitely.
I'm learning so much from the band. I'm actually learning so much from the band. It's like interactions like this, people would kill or pay to get this
Ah.
kind of interaction from you guys or from any artists. I can attest to that. Like have you ever guys ever heard of Patreon or OnlyFans? People pay for that kind of shit. That it's this kind of access that I really relish on this show. And to wrap the show up a bit, can you guys explain what bamboo is, what that song means to you guys, and why you came up with that song?
Uh, well, when we wrote the song, actually, we were preparing for a music festival that Yaka Wally's bar was holding. It was the first, I think, book indie festival. We were
Right.
trying to get a lot of other indie acts, artists, and we were setting up there. We had some of our friends from the Talaandig tribe. They were helping us build the fence around the area, and it was made of bamboo. Um, so while he was there watching what happened, he called me and my sister to come hang out and just like um, hear what he'd been working on. Um, and then we went and we helped out a little with the fence, and we finished writing off the rest of the song in one sitting while we were sitting on bamboo. That's probably the biggest reason it's called bamboo.
And that's it.
But I think, yeah, yeah. But if we want to get into like the lyrics, um, it's just about knowing uh that you'll be okay. Like bamboo, things will try to bend you, like the world will try to break you, but you just bend. You bend with it.
No matter how strong the wind is.
Yeah. Just like
Yeah.
just like us Filipinos,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
resilient in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, just like a Jack said, diversity. Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that also speaks for the band as well. That regardless of what happened, I mean, with each and one of us, I mean, especially Jack with his serious accident, and
Oh,
still braving that, and coming back strong. For us, for Shades,
Jack
that's
is the
big.
perfect bamboo. Oh my gosh,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
Oh my
Yeah. 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 I mean, he. We're still together, although we're apart. That's even part of the lyrics, right? No.
Oh
Yes.
my god, that's
Oh my god.
bamboo, bamboo, bamboo.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
wait. If bamboo came true for Jack, how many songs do we have that will come true for each one of us? Oh my gosh.
Well, you gotta be careful now what you put in those lyrics.
That's right. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm honestly gonna think about this now. All right. Thanks for bringing that up.
yeah, so that's somehow the message of the song. It speaks in like a lot of things for us, for the band, from the way from the time that we wrote the song, the people around us, the environment. So it's just feels good that we're able to put it in a form in a song form for everybody. Yeah. Bamboo.
Man,
Yes. Waiting for
bamboo.
you to bring
There it
that up
is.
actually.
Actually, when people talk
Even on
about
my
bamboo,
window.
I remember. I remember
Yeah.
udong. Is that a bamboo part? Like you mix it with your food. Udong. Have you guys tried that?
Kwan.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dabong,
That
dabong,
was
Dabong,
The book.
dabong.
The bong,
dabong,
sorry, the bong.
dabong.
Sorry for that. It's really good actually here.
Mm.
So it's not a lot of that back in the desert in the Middle East. But being back here, being back with seeing bamboo, seeing the green, seeing my country so green reminds me so much of like we hold so much hope and so much potential, and I believe that the bamboo also holds a lot of potential. In Hong Kong and China, they actually use that as scaffolding for buildings like skyscrapers. That's how sturdy this thing is. And wow, and now you've just turned that into a song. You guys are the best.
Yaka's also made
So
out of bamboos.
hey, just like want to formally
Some.
apologize because the internet is acting up where I am right now, and I think it's the same case for Wally. So
Yeah.
we just want to cap off the show because I think we've reached the quota already. We're an hour in, and I know everybody else has a busy life ahead of them. So before we let you go, though, I want to ask you, or band in general, what is your own personal meaning of a huge upside?
I'm a little confused. Like, what is a huge upside, or
Or
what
what
is
is
the
the our personal
upside?
definition?
How do we
Yes.
understand
Yes.
you?
Mm.
I'm gonna put it up. There you go.
All right, and
What is your own meaning of a huge upside? Hmm. Um, I guess a huge upside is like the positive, the better side of life. You know how life is always up and down. I guess the upside would be when it goes up.
I think that when you use the term a huge upside, it's already a given that you were talking about the downside in the first place. So that's
Exactly. Yeah.
you're putting in contrast to each other. So when you say a huge upside, you're not even you're in contrasting that it's much better than the downside.
True. That's the first time I've heard somebody did a comparison of the downside and the upside on the show, and
English
that's the first.
major.
Yeah, I'm an
There's
English
always a
major.
first.
What's up?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Silliman
How about
represents. All right.
represent? How about Jack and Aaron though? Unsay may
Mm.
what's your meaning for a
Huge
huge upside? Like
upside.
inyo alam.
Oh,
For me, I think it refers to the potential increase in something.
That could work. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello.
Sorry,
We can
guys.
answer this question.
Huh? What
We
was
can
that?
answer this question over here.
question.
What is your own meaning of a huge upside?
Yes,
Ah,
sir.
have you guys answered it already?
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
three?
Just
It's
you
our
and
last
Jack.
question to
Yeah.
wrap things up.
Huge upside.
O sige, Jack na lang so that Wally can think.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him
And
time
Jack,
to think. He just got back. Nakababag.
hey Jack,
I'll let you know
Um,
later.
um, um, always looking at the positive side is
mm,
the upside. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
works. Now it's just
Now you should do
Wally.
Alright.
better, Wally.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Huge upside. Yes, that's it. Finding. Uh, I think it's about finding best part in when things can go wrong, maybe, or it's like a I can't I have it in my head already. So to
And
sign of the lib. You guys here? You guys there?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
right.
something like that. Silver lining, something huge
Mm,
Mhm.
upside.
mm.
There you go. Now, who can beat that, man? That's a Miss Universe answer right there. Anyway, this wasn't a contest to begin with. Like, there's no right and wrong answer for that. And thank you, Shades of Natives. I can't be more happier than right now to share this stage with you, the huge upside. And on behalf of my co-host, who's also from Bukidnon, he'd be really happy to be here, but for some reason he couldn't show up. And he loves to talk about bamboo too, because he's a huge bamboo guy. And man, any final messages for your audience, for the natives who listen to you, for your listeners in Spotify or in YouTube or whatever streaming platform? Like, you have something for them before we end this show?
um,
Just
the,
Yeah, keep it real, you guys. Stay safe. Get
yeah,
vaccinated when you can. Do your social distancing and your isolation. Just be careful these times. While you're at it, listen to our new song, new single Bamboo, powered by Hyphen. Thank you, Hyphen family.
All
thank
right.
you so Hyphen.
There you go. Shout out Hyphen.
Shout out to
Right, there you have
Hyphen.
it, folks.
shout out
There you have
also
it,
And of course,
folks.
upside, huge upside. Thank you so much, guys. Tres,
Oh,
Thank
Mick.
Yes,
you.
thank you. Thank you so much, Mick. Thank you, Tris.
thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for having us tonight.
Was an
Yes.
honor to like having picked your brains, and I hope you guys had fun. Salamat kayo.
Again, salamat.
Salamat kayo,
This was
Wally,
fun.
Nana, Anna, Maria, Aaron, and Jack. So nice to hear
yeah.
from your stories. And that was it from the huge upside. And see you guys soon on the next live. Watch this on Spotify and YouTube soon. Peace out, everybody. Shades of Natives, Bamboo single out now. Listen to it
Thank you.
and eat
Shout
the
out.
All
bong
right,
you.
because it's
thanks.
bamboo.
Bye,
Okay.
many loves to everyone. Be safe.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Bye. Thanks so
Bye.
much.
Peace out.
Happy birthday, Yaka. Happy birthday, Shades of Native. Yes. Keep supporting local music, guys. Won't you open your